Good afternoon, Lancers. I am Travis. I am a freshman here on campus, a communications major. I am here to introduce the Games Club to freshmen on campus who are looking to possibly join extracurricular activities. Here I have, what's your name?
Brendon Bailey.
Brendon Bailey, and what is your major?
I am also a communications major. I am a senior and a journalist minor here.
Ooh, what do you plan on doing with your career once you graduate?
I'm hoping to go into entertainment journalism. I could go into journalism, probably. I'd probably like that.
Do you have a dream company or corporation that you'd like to work for in the future, or just kind of general?
Preferably, I'd like to be independent, but we'll see where the money takes me.
Yeah. Seeing this is the Games Club, I feel like we should start with a little introductory thing. What's your favorite game?
My favorite game is definitely Marvel Rivals. I have an unhealthy addiction to that game. I play it all the time, love it to death.
Roughly how many hours would you say?
1,076 exactly.
I don't even have that much in even some of my favorite games. So what is the overall goal of the Games Club?
So with the Games Club, I hope to provide just a safe and welcoming space for anybody who likes anything games related. New, old, whether you're experienced or not. I just want everybody to have a chill place to hang out and play games with friends.
I like that. I like the whole idea of just regardless of background or experience or age or anything, everyone can just come together as one and just kind of have a safe space to enjoy the medium of games.
Exactly.
Yeah. What notable games stick out as big ones within the club?
So recently, just last week, we had an event for playing Rock Band together. We have a friend of ours who has a lot of really good equipment for Rock Band and over 11,000 songs downloaded, give or take. People had an insane amount of fun with that. We also have the usuals that you would expect for video games. We play Smash Brothers, we play fighting games like Street Fighter. We even have a Wii that we hooked up to an old school CRT where you're playing some Wii Sports. People had a lot of fun with that.
Do you have a particular favorite game within the club?
Within the club, no, not really. I'm at my heart a fighting game player. That's what this club started as, mostly playing fighting games. However, it's grown into something much more, where we're much more inviting for general people because fighting games can be pretty scary, so we like to have a much more general place. Just this week, we're going to be doing an event for Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Mario Kart World, that's a good one. Where do you guys meet, place, time? Is there a usual set schedule?
Every week on Thursday at 5 p.m., we meet on the third floor of the Student Center. We pretty much have the whole floor to ourselves.
Oh, you got all the TVs?
Pretty much, yeah.
I might have to, get a little involved. Yeah. If you had an unlimited budget for the club, what would be the first drastic changes that would be made?
I am buying every console and game we could ever need. We're working on that right now already with our budget. One of the big things we have in mind is we want to get a Switch 2. Obviously, it's the newest console. It will last this club for many, many years after I'm gone, after I graduate. What I'm really looking forward to doing this year with this club is, since it's starting from the ground up for the most part, I want to build a strong foundation for future generations of this club to really enjoy.
It makes me really happy to see people on campus kind of taking on a leadership role like you, especially with a new club like this, just kind of bringing the scraps of what was the esports club and kind of reviving it as its own new thing to pass down. And, I have a lot of respect for that.
Thank you.
What would you say is your biggest achievement or proudest moment within the club so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one. We've had a lot of very proud moments. Back when this club used to be the esports club in previous years, we had a collaborative collegiate tournament league with both WPI and Clark that I established.
Damn.
I was quite proud of that. We were also involved in some events in a venue called Balance Patch out on Commonwealth Ave in Boston. We had a crew battle with WPI as well. So I'd say I'm most proud of those events where we really had a whole venue and got to show ourselves out there. Quite proud of it.
Would you ever plan on bringing back inter-campus relations when it comes to?
I've been doing that a ton. We already have a collaborative event with the LGBT Alliance Club, where their monthly board game nights, we're participating in those and providing them with board games and such as they need them. And we have more collaborative events planned for the future with other clubs, such as one of our most popular events in the past was a Mario Kart tournament with CAB.
Ooh. When it comes to the Games Club, obviously most of it is about video games. Are there any, when it comes to board games, are there any notable board games that stick out?
We have seen very low interest in board games. However, outside of video games, we have seen an insane amount of interest in Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh, I'm a big deal. I'm actually playing D&D right after school today, so that's kind of funny.
I'm going to be running a campaign myself with a bunch of players starting this week, so there's a lot of campaigns being run.
I got a mad respect for DMs. What was your first game ever, as early as you can remember?
The first game that I played as a kid?
Yes.
It was a SpongeBob plug and play.
Oh, the one with the joystick nose?
Yeah, that exact
I had
one.
that one when I was a kid.
Yeah, I had that exact one as a kid. That was like one of the first video game things I got as a kid.
I would say mine was Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the first PlayStation.
Nice.
Some of the music from that game still sticks to me to this day, actually. What do you think can be done to help get the word out that this club exists on campus?
I still feel like there is this feeling for a lot of people that Games Club is either like too nerdy or too niche or too like scary, like we all just compete and we're all just better than you. We're really not. This club was founded off of people who want to take that step and just meet a bunch of people and play a bunch of games, whether they're good at it or not. So I just encourage anybody who's interested in anything at all remotely related to games to just come make yourself known. We're really not that scary. We are very welcoming, very inviting. We like to have as many people as possible. That's what's important to us.
Yeah, it's just like another medium that brings people together, and you know, it sucks to see that there's this whole stigma that like it can be like stuck up or like anything like that. It's not.
Exactly.
It's for everybody, and anyone can be part of it.
Yeah.
While maybe not active now, if you could bring any game to the club regardless of budget, space, or practicality, what would it be?
Obviously, I would like to continue to have a Marvel Rivals team. We had a team last year. However, many of those team members have graduated last year, so I don't really have a team. I'd love to have that again, but, you know.
Yeah, so you're looking for something a little more competitive, not just like for the casual.
I always live for the competitive side, but I never want to forget about the casuals who make up the majority of the club.
How are decisions made as to what games are brought to the club? Is it like a unanimous thing? Is it voting? Is it?
Generally, I propose most of the ideas, but I always like to run the club in a more democratic fashion, so I make sure to consult my staff. I have an incredible staff that I would not be anywhere without, love them all to death. So I make sure to always talk to them and get their opinions, and once we discuss something enough and we feel like it's the right decision, we go ahead and make it.
Yeah. I just want to close with one more thing before we finish. Maybe not exactly the most important question to the club, but I feel like it still needs to be said.
Of course.
If you feel like, so obviously GTA 6 is around the corner. Hollow Knight Silksong just got announced. 2 games that people thought were never going to come out. Do you think Half-Life 3 will ever come out?
No, I never think it's coming out. I'm sorry.
Well, you heard it here, folks. I am Travis, freshman here on the Worcester State University campus, and this is Brendon. I hope you enjoyed our interview, and I hope everybody learned a thing or two about the Games Club. Obviously, reach out to Brendon or reach out to the General Games Club email if you would like to possibly join in or get involved in any extracurricular activities, because obviously it's very important to do things that you're not just like you're paying money to go to college. Like, why wouldn't you just do something like outside of academic work? It's very important. All right, I'm Travis. That's it.